In today's video, we're opening up this big puppy. Welcome everybody to Darth Rock 1. Today we're going to unbox this puppy. I know it's been out for a while, but recently got my hands on it and it's pretty cheap. So I've got a Falcon for the collection. So because it's so big, we're going to do a conjunction of photos throughout this video just to make things a bit easier to look at, because as you can tell, that box is rather big. So I'll show you, go through some photos. Here's the front. This is the front of the box there. And we've got the back and the sides. I'll give you a shot of all of that. And then what we will do is when you come back to me, I'll open up at the side and we'll slide it out and we will have the best look we can. As I said, a bit bigger than usual, not Black Series, but it's a Falcon. Right, so now we've done that, see, I'm just trying to make this work. Right, I'm going to open it and we're going to put this thing together. Welcome back everybody, Darth Rock 1, and I've brung Darth Lou in to give me a hand to open up this big beast. So let's go, and I'll cut the side, so we're just going to set it up the best I can, so hopefully it all sounds good. So here is our figures, just in their plastic bubble still. Give a shot of that. Awesome, awesome, but we know what we're here for. So I'm going to, if you can help, we're just going to, can you slide this box that way? And I'll hold this here and you pull that away. That's it. Where's the end? There it goes. And another giant box inside there.
It has instructions as well.
It does. Instructions and what looks like it could be stickers. You can pop them out if you like, the stickers.
BB-8 can move his head, and that's pretty much it.
Go.
He has some good detail. He pretty much only moves his head. He's got his eye and his two antennas. And then we have
You've got some stickers that go on the Falcon there, just while he's popping out the next one, if you can see those alright. We'll show you the figures and then we will crack into the box.
there's Chewbacca, which has his thing that he talks through.
Headset.
His headset. His head doesn't really move. His arms can pretty much move. His arms move all the way around. His legs have good articulation, they just don't really go back. And he's got good, like, the here. And there's also his...
There's a menu too, but we'll flick through that as we get this guy out and set it up. Just after broadcaster.
We've also got Chewbacca's crossbow with the two balls at the sides like he does. And it's got pretty good detail. At the back it's got the hole which you put his hand through, like usually. And then we have Finn, which has the same headset. And The heads don't really move around, but BB-8's. His
5p, 5 points of articulation. So head, arms and legs.
No, his head doesn't move.
Oh, does it not?
No.
Oh, well, I guess it's 4 points of articulation.
There's 4 points of articulation, and you've also got his small gun, which is pretty good around. And then that's his gun.
You're pretty much just going to sit in the Falcon in this case anyway. Right, so I am going to show that, but I flip the lid, and that's what we first see inside the box. So what I'll do now is I will fix the focus probably, and slide out. So
The Falcon.
get that out of the way, and right, so I got it out safely. So out of the box, comes out in one big piece like that, but that is, look at the size of it. That's a pretty good size. So that's a figure, just so you can get an idea. Cool, so there is a few bits to cut off in that here, so I will do that and come right back. Alright, so there's just a bit to cut there and I've pushed it down. So I've got the manual here to see what's going on, and I already know that this comes off. Is there a release for it? No, it just sort of pops off here. Just like that, and that's popped up too. Oh, we got more goodies inside. Some advertising Nerf thing, there you go.
Okay.
So we've got a bag of goodies. We've got the antenna.
Also got the
We have a couple of guns in there as well. And a big turret that I believe goes on the inside. So cool. Nothing else hidden in there. So let's see if we can give you a good shot of inside here. So if I can hold that up, you should be able to get a good shot. That's quite a decent size inside there.
Wow. There's a lot here.
We'll zoom in, here we go. Yeah, so this thing's really cheap at the moment. I know it's old, but I didn't think it was as big as it actually was until it came out of the box. I am very impressed. I'm going to have to put some of the stickers in as well, and the batteries. So that is the base there, which pops off, and I believe that clips onto the back here as well. But
there's way more in here as well.
Buttons, the details actually pretty good, I must say. I'll leave that off for the current time being. So all it says there is about how putting the front and the back on. Then we've got where to place them in the back too. So I'll get some photos done for this, and of the setups and that at the end, just because of the size. Chuck it in if there's something to show, go for it, matey.
There's also these. There's
these other ones you could get.
There's
the TIE fighter would have been cool.
There's Rose
And the
Speeder.
X-Wing.
There's the land speeder. There's Poe's X-Wing over there. There's also I think that's a sandy Millennium Falcon. There.
Oh, there's a Star Destroyer even. There's
That's
R2.
cool.
Oh yeah, it's like play sets. It's a play set too.
There's R2-D2. There's, and then there's obviously this, which we got. And that's pretty much it.
Awesome. So give you a good shot. So there's actually not too bad detail on here. I mean, I've seen the few videos on the new Smuggler's Run, and that's awesome. I mean, that's very expensive as well. So this here is very impressive. Very impressive. The size is quite heavy too, I must say. Darth Luto's Chocolate Trip. Did you get me something?
Got a BB-8.
So that is pretty cool. So you've got this big Nerf gun thing here as well, and there's a button to set it off. And you've also got this gun that pops up.
Cool.
So I mean, this is pretty cool itself. I'll have to put the batteries in, and then we'll come back and check out all the battery features. But detail wise, great job. Yeah, I'm happy, man. So, and that also pops up, which might be that side there. No. Right, so it is the button here. There was a bit of cardboard preventing it from opening. So when you push that, this big Nerf gun pops up in the middle. But you probably won't see that because I'm just going to have it as a display piece. You also open these bits at the side, which have your Nerf bullets.
And when you push this,
there's two.
When you push this, it opens like that.
And that, yeah, we did that before. It's quite cool, that. And we've also got our cockpit, which is not too bad. So we'll get all the stickers and that on. We'll get the batteries in, and then we'll come back and we'll have a look at it all in one glorious piece.
We've also got some extra bits like this satellite thing, whatever it's called. We've got a turret, which is pretty cool, that I think goes on like there or something. Or it just stands somewhere. And we have this gun, which I think that actually goes somewhere on. I don't know where any of those go.
Right, I have completed everything. I've put stickers on and got it all ready to go. So let's have a full look at everything it can do. So when I display it, I'm not going to worry about this and this. So we're just going to leave that the way it is. But I will show you in the video obviously what it does. So first we'll start with here. You've got this big cannon in the middle, and there is a button on the side here. And we'll have a close look at the ship itself too. So when you push this big cannon you can see here shoots up. But I've actually used it and it's pretty useless. And you just pop that back down again there. And in the front here, these both open on the sides. And they have the Nerf bullets inside as well. So pretty much just going to keep them there myself. And keep that closed as well. We've got the antenna on there as well. And the gun here pops on. It's quite cool. I have put the batteries in, so that'll all work as well. So when you push this, there's two buttons on the side here. This first one here, if it's down on the ground, whoops, it's not turned on yet. So underneath, the batteries go in, down, whoops, down here, and there's also an on switch. And there's also a wee pressure button here, so you know whether it's obviously up and flying or not flying. So I'll start by pushing the small button here. And when it's down, it just does that. So this one here pops up. There's a bit of a light underneath as well. I'll give you another shot of that. Just zoomed in. So that's pretty cool. Lights up underneath. All that pops out. I'll turn it around. And that's the back there too, so when you shoot that flashes as well. This part also opens and someone can actually go inside there, and also when we get in here you'll see the other part of that too. So for what it is, it's pretty cool. And then you just push it all back down, but because it's not, you know, really part of what the Falcon has, I'm not going to bother about it, and that's fine. So that's, I mean, and look, the detail is actually pretty damn good. For even though it's quite old now, it's a pretty good Falcon, and it's quite large. I mean, give you a fair idea. That's a 6-inch figure there. So that can give you a fair idea of the size of it. It's pretty big. Stay. Right, so next, what else have we got to look at? So I will bring it around here. Oh, That's right. So this is when it lands. Hope you can hear that alright. Slowly quietens down, and when it takes off, it's also got a motion from side to side. Hope you can hear that. So that's pretty neat, I gotta say, pretty neat. And then it lands. But what also is cool is when it's up, and we'll come to the other part of this feature, this button here, when it was down, you'll remember that it just made a gun shooting sound. So when it's up, the hyperdrive's broken, we better fix it. So now we come around here, we'll land it down, I'll bring it forward, we'll come in a bit further. Now here, the back here, there's a couple of wee clips at the side, unclip and lift, and this whole thing flips down here, so it is also a play set. Give you a shot of that. So it's pretty cool. I will bring the camera in for a closer detailed look of everything. Just going to have a quick overview. You've got this turret which can go in any of these big holes, not too bothered. We even got a hollow chest as well. So in here, you can see down here, we've got a little switch, and at the moment it's red. If we switch that up, now it's green. But I'll just show you what it does when you go down. So we fixed the hyperdrive, and you can put your figures in here. We've even got a bed. So we'll overview a closer look after we've just looked at everything here. So I'll pop that back on. That just clips back on the top there, and now I'll show you what the difference of the button is. So now I've fixed the hyperdrive, and we push the button now. Now it works. So yeah, we fixed that, just turns it on, which I reckon is quite a neat little feature. So next of all, or last of all, is what to look at, I guess. We've got the cockpit here, so that pops up. This part here, so it's not too bad, especially with the sticker detail, and that also opens as well with your figures. I'm not going to take them out because they actually took me forever to get both of them in there. So they lied a little bit there. They made it look very simple on the instructions. So what I'll do now is I will pause and we'll come in for a closer detailed look at the Falcon itself. Righty, so I'm going to be as steady as I can, and we're just going to have a nice close look. The detail is pretty good. I mean, a little bit more weathering would have been nice, but for what it is and what I was able to get it for, can't go wrong with that. It's pretty neat. I thought about maybe sealing this up so it sits a bit better. So I have no interest in the gun itself. But yeah, pretty good on the detail. More weathering will be better, but pretty good. There's good round there. It actually feels like it could be a button, but it does absolutely nothing. Oh. And that's a sticker. I wish that was plastic, but all in all, an excellent vehicle. Look under the bottom. So they've definitely put some good detail on where you usually wouldn't. So now we'll come in and just have a look at the cockpit here. So there's a fair few stickers to put on at the cockpit, as you can see. And this bit does flip up as well. We need to find a hand to go in here too. So that's the cockpit. Close that down. So there, so you can see it a bit better. Don't jump. Looks pretty cool, but yeah. And that clips that down again. And then with this piece here, get the light down there, but you'll see in a minute, and that just clips that down. So I will clip this back off again. Right, I did it, and I've got my light so we can see it a bit better there. So that's just the playset side of it, which again is still pretty cool. Stairs coming up to the main. Got a chest, there's a hallway as well. There we go. It's actually not too bad. Then we've got this part here I was telling you about, which is for the hyperdrive. Quite neat. This is the turret. We do come with a dirty BB-8, which is quite neat. There's just in there, and there is a bed as well. And if I move the gun, in here where I was talking about, you can slide someone in there, and then they can go up and get the light in there. There we go. Love my new light. Yeah, that pops up. And it's underneath there. So that is the Falcon in all of its gorgeous glory. Very, very happy to have this in my collection, and I know where it's going. So we're going to go to you're going to see where it's going to live and how it's going to live, and we're going to close out the video with that. So here we go. Force Awakens, Millennium Falcon. Pretty good display piece. Looks pretty nice. Awesome. Right. Yeah, it's just awesome. I need a hand. Alright, so thank you my friends. Excellent ship here. I'm going to disappear. And then to the next ones, my friends. Go into the dark side. May the Force be with you all.